Okay, he says, white totally right. This goes against the core fundamentals of Islam. God did not, in fact, choose any race as supreme. And if you believe so, you're Jewish. He calls you out. I stopped talking to you years ago for a reason.
Because you fell off, son.
Unironically, probably true. What do you follow Sneako's story at all?
He did cool video. You know what he was?
Well, no, I didn't even mean like the cool stuff that he used to do. Yeah.
He was the Casey Neistat back in the day. He was like black, young Casey Neistat.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know about Casey is he did that one video with him crashing on his bike over and over again into the trash cans. Was that him?
You don't know anything.
I truly
Casey.
don't.
That was his video. He has like the Ray-Ban sunglasses are all fucked up and like Sharpied and shit.
Okay, but
and a huge nose.
Is he the guy that made the bike video?
I don't know. That's a very broad thing.
No, there was some guy that made like a 10 million view video where he's like, this is what happens if you try to ride your bike in the bike lanes in New York. And he kept crashing into trash cans over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only video I know of his.
Okay. Well, he makes good videos.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like for the past like year and a half, Sneako has to live this dual reality where he pretends he's like turning down like did he say he turned down a $20 million contract from Steak or something? He said something like that. So he has to pretend he's super ultra rich the entire time. And then he goes off and he kind of does his own thing, but then he always tries to come back and connect with the kind of famous people because I think he needs them. But then the Tates are obviously not talking to him anymore. The Tates kind of all their internet stuff because, well,
you know,
of stuff going on.
Some unforeseen, unspoken things. Tate response 2, click.
Sneako, yes, I ratioed you, but there's no need to bot 4K likes. I just saw it. That's gay as.
He does bot his likes, by the way.
Sneako bots all of his stuff.
Yeah. Not like me. I don't have to. I mean, you know, the retweets, 21K. No, wait, that's that. That's not that. That's this one. He's mad.
Who? Sneako or Tate? The fact that Tate brought it up is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But then Sneako is, Sneako will go into, well, he used to be able to rely on the Groypers for amplification. And they bot and they have a lot of authentic trolls that will spend a lot of time like making accounts and shit. But Sneako bots as well. So it's pretty sad. But
clearly
can you do the zoom at 50% so that we can't see anything?
Anger,
like
some sort of jealousy or perhaps some sort of emotional attachment to whatever. Because I have been publicly defending Andrew Tate. Everybody has seen it relentlessly for years.
Yes, you have
to the point where it was a
dick.
meme, where I was taking hits on my own reputation, to where people were making fun. Oh, you're glazing, Taco, all this stuff. When they were in jail, you know the amount of people that I had to debate, the amount of people that I had to go against defending your case. Never heard a word of thanks. Never heard a word of consolation. That's fine. The truth is more important. I don't need to get approval. I don't care. If there's something incorrect happening to one of my brothers, I'm going to go and speak up for them.
You're topping off.
But very clear what everybody sees. You have not acknowledged any of that. You've never said a word of anything positive. The first time you speak about me is negative and trying to tear down what I've brought. To try to tear down my career. In fact, you said that you were going to end my career.
Damn.
And you want to end everything that I've built.
Damn.
That's the first acknowledgement. From the person, probably the most famous person in my generation by far, who's the day one when you got locked up. It was me. You're innocent.
Do you remember the horrible slight against Sneako on day one?
Calling him a Jew?
Oh, it was a big one. Oh, you don't remember?
These guys do not like being called a Jew. I know that.
It was even worse. Imagine what would be worse than being called a Jew. Think about it.
Jew sympathizer.
Oh,
no.
Close. Yes. No. Imagine losing something to a Jew. When the Tates went in and came out and they had a chance to do their first interview or talk to somebody, they brought by Aiden Rosenstein.
Oh my God, Aiden Rosenstein. I know that guy.
They spoke to him instead of Sneako, and I think that was probably the saddest moment of Sneako's life.
Oh my God, imagine losing out to Rosenstein like that.
It was pretty brutal.
That would be, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night personally. And that is obviously our smartest of the smart.
He is.
He is quick.
That's why he's got all the views.
He's quick. He's fast. He's with it. 900 IQ, the best of us. That's who we would send in the Avengers to fight Kasparov in a chess battle.
True. It would be him.
This is incorrect. This is unjust. The only one. In fact, I think I deserve credit for helping your reputation with Gen Z. Who else was really saying this? I love Aiden, and I think you've been disrespectful to Aiden as well. But Aiden,
he brings Aiden up. Oh no!
it as well, but a lot of people were quiet. A lot of people didn't say a word because they didn't want to risk their reputation in case that you were actually guilty. But I was there. And then the first time you say anything is, you're gay, I stopped talking to you for a reason. People see through this. People see through this. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother my community, the audience. But people are going to see through this, and it's going to damage your reputation as the beacon of truth, the beacon of masculinity. You're like, what? Wait, what about brotherhood? What about loyalty? What about truth? What did Sneako even say to make you this upset? What did Sneako say to trigger you to diss him publicly and then make a whole stream correcting him and threatening to, saying you want to fight, saying you want to end my career, to be boastful and prideful? In fact, the arrogance that everybody is seeing from this is proof that maybe people are going to start looking in different directions. If you want to keep the brand of Top G, you cannot hold on to this arrogance and pride that you so clearly have. And I'm not saying this is disrespect, but it's become evident to a lot of people.
Ooh. Hold on. Because can you pause? Give me that. If you go and scroll and look through the chat a little bit as this is playing, there's two things you're going to see. A lot of W Zerkas.
Did you ask me for the mouse because you wanted to try and scroll through this chat?
Yeah, by clicking in the scroll bar.
You were definitely going to scroll.
What?
You were going to scroll with
You know I understand how to use a computer, right? Like
one's in chat if you think he was going to try to scroll.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they do ones in the chat. I'm not going to try and scroll through a video. I understand how videos work. Look, Zerka. Yeah. See? Zerka. Zerka. Dude. Zerka is still out. All you people saying one, I'm taking names, okay? That's all you need to know.
When's the last time we've spotted Zerka, like on a stream or
I don't know. He's been MIA, but he's still, his presence is felt. You know what it is? I bet he's being funded by Big B himself.
Bernie Sanders?
Billionaire.
Who? Nico?
Yeah. Never mind.
George Soros?
Nico.
Elon?
Nico.
And I'm not saying this is disrespect, but it's become evident to a lot of people. Because real masculinity is not being boastful. Real masculinity is not being prideful. Real masculinity is not flashiness and cars and look how strong and rich I am. Money does not make your masculinity. In fact, it's the opposite. Being humble, being respectful.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. A lot of anti-hat hatred.
They like your hat.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Half like it, half don't.
No,
it's
they
fine.
like your hat.
No, you know what? This is the best. Now the hat can stay here.
No, they like it.
No, now everyone can see it in the middle. There. Yes, I'm not balding. Shocking. I enjoy the hat. You know what? I don't have to explain myself either. Okay?
They can't even see the hat now. It's gone.
It's only in the wide shot. There it is. Look at it. See? Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Wait, do I have to put it farther away? Damn it.
Okay, wait.
It's not gonna work.
Can you make it? Wait, here, take it away. Make it so they can see it on this screen.
How? Wait, how am I gonna do what?
He thought about it.
Generous, being kind. All these attributes that you don't really speak about it. You do touch on them sometimes, but that's what really makes a real man. Respect.
Respect. The
Truth.
Quran. Truth.
Kindness, generosity, this stuff. Not flashy, strong, shirt off, all this. I get that it's provocative for the stream and it brings people in. And one thing I hear you say all the time, Andrew, is that young people need an action movie star to look up to. I need to be the top G. I'm a symbol for the young generation with this. But what they also need is somebody to look up to who's not arrogant, who's not prideful about this, who's willing to admit when they're wrong.
Well, I feel like I said this like 2 years ago, but you know.
I'm not here to end Sneako's career. I mean, I could. I'm that guy. But I'm not here to do that to the guy.
What's so funny about that? That's what is kind of weird about watching your streams now. Is that we're not here laughing with you. It's like it's a giant, it's there for to show off like, I'm Top G, I'm this, I'm that guy, I'm the strongest, I'm the richest, I'm this. And then I could ruin his life. People aren't laughing with you there. It's you're alone in your room boasting about ending my career because I corrected you. But people, I think that's what you don't understand, is that people are not laughing with you when you do this.
Just as a heads up, guys, when people say things like I could end your career or I could end your life in this community, at least between Sneako and them, now there might be stuff that I haven't heard that's crazy, super fucked up, although I don't know if that's true or not. But or if maybe there is some crazy shit. 99% of the time, it's more like, oh, he somebody that if you found out you'd be surprised, or like he did drugs or something stupid.
All right, can we get off of
there's not like crazy like rape stories or.
You said absolutely wrecked. Where did you wreck me? Providing an emotional argument to something factual. You expose yourself by having like the same thing that you blew up for, calling out women for their emotional things. Men are logical, women are emotional, men are logical. You had an emotional argument to a very logical argument. You switched up on what made you popular. Who got demolished?
But you served it, right? You said it in person, I would have knocked your ass out, and I would have helped you get up afterwards and said, sorry, sir, I had to break your jaw. Sometimes things just have to happen.
Do you see how this is an emotional argument? You tell someone the truth, and they're like, I'm gonna hit. That's what women do. That's what women do. You tell a woman to stop acting, hey, don't put that on when you go outside. No! That's exactly what you're doing. I don't like, do you think, it's crazy to me that he thinks that I'm scared. That you think I'm scared of you. No Muslim is scared of another man. We only fear Allah. What can you say? What do you think you can do that's gonna like make me live in fear?
I know you think you're a tough guy because Strickland couldn't finish you.
Okay, he's lying because if you asked Sneako if he would rather be in the forest with a black man or a bear, he would be scared of either option.
Would he?
Yes. Which one would he choose?
The bear, because he would think himself the master of all animals.
Okay. All right. There you have
I'll
it.
finish you. Don't worry about that. I'm built different.
He's gonna finish him. Oh, he's gonna finish him real good.
He will finish him
with a finisher.
Real good.
What type of job does he finish him with? The finish job.
I've never been the person to run away from a fight. I've never been the person to be, if I already fought a UFC champion 60, 70 pounds more than me, I'm not going to run away from this.
Who did he fight?
I think it was just like a sparring thing with some guy.
Didn't he get the kicked out of him? I remember this, actually. Didn't he like literally get knocked down like a bitch?
But that's what he's saying. He's not, hold on, like a bitch.
Yeah. Like a bitch gets knocked down.
He fought him.
And got knocked down?
Yeah, that's sure, but he fought him.
Well, I mean, how do you call a gang fought if you just get smacked down?
If he decides to step into the ring with a guy who's clearly way more trained than him and 40, 50 pounds heavier, not that the weight was the reason why he got his ass whipped.
If you run into traffic to fight a bus, is that based? Are you being a man?
If you call yourself a car warrior, yeah. If you land one good shot, then yeah, you know what?
Are you going to land a good shot against the bus?
You can f up.
Oh yeah? What are you going to do to
if
that
it
bus?
hits you fast enough,
you can punch it in the headlight before it goes?
People break windshields, hitting them with their head when they get hit by cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.